Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the show. Welcome. 1 second. We are here. We are here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? All right, guys. Welcome to the channel. Today, I got another banger for you guys. Another banger of a video. And we're going to be talking about my friend, my colleague, my battle buddy, Shawn Ryan, and my other friend, colleague, Dan Crenshaw, guys. I mean, there's beef, guys. There's a lot of beef happening in social media, and I want to bring this to you. I'm gonna be doing a review of Shawn Ryan latest video. He posted today, a couple hours ago, and I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I mean, something is telling me that 2026 um is gonna be surrounded by drama. Nothing but drama, guys. It's gonna be crazy on the drama department. So if you are ready for this, I want to say this to you guys. Get ready. Get ready, because I mean it is going to be so it's going to be toxic, guys. It's going to be toxic. It's going to be to some extent it's going to be amusing, because I mean, one side we got Candace Owens versus the world. Okay, she is fighting everyone. There's a lot there are lots and lots and lots of what I like to call um theories. Okay, I just want to call it theories. Theories. Yeah, you get the word, you know. And the second thing I'm gonna tell you, I mean, she's fighting. She's fighting Turning Point. She's fighting Israel. She's fighting France. She's fighting governments. She is the. I mean, but one thing I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna be very clear with you guys. This lady is pulling 1.9 million active viewers to her live streams. So let me put it to you in a sense that you can, and then I'm not gonna do the math for you, but and I look at her metrics, every 1,000 views, okay, that she get on her podcast, she gets $8. So it's crazy. I mean, and people are saying, "Oh, Candace Owens is building her empire out of the in the backs of on Charlie Kirk, and on the backs of Turning Point USA." But I'm gonna tell you the truth, guys. Nonsense. Today I'm gonna be talking about Shawn Ryan, my friend Shawn Ryan, which I'm gonna be showing you right now. Let me make sure that I'm showing Shawn Ryan right here. Okay, let me make sure that I take this text out of here. Okay, because I don't need that text here today. But I'm gonna talk to you guys about Shawn Ryan, and let me make sure my audio is good. I'm gonna talk to you guys about Shawn Ryan, his latest post, and what he's talking about in regards to Dan Crenshaw, congressman. So, and then I have some facts that I will be showing you, and you're gonna be surprised. You're going to be surprised. But right now, I want to say to all you guys who are watching, thank you so much for watching. You guys are my family. I'm gonna be doing this video. It's like 8:39. I'm about to head out the door. I got other commitments to attend today. But I gotta do this video. I gotta do this video before I head out. It's going to be one of those nights, guys. It's going to be one of those nights. So so let me see if I can be very honest with you guys on this video. The first thing I'm going to tell you guys is that the issue here is that Shawn Ryan just released a very powerful video, okay? Kind of response to Shawn Ryan, to Dan Crenshaw, sorry. And in this video, Shawn, one of the things that he does is that he explains his frustration with politicians, okay? Politicians attacking American citizens, people like you and I. He clarifies his opinion. I want you guys to understand this. He clarifies his own opinion, his own position on this matter, and provides what I like to say, what I like to call the full, unedited. Because he does this on the low, probably with a phone. I think I'm watching on his glasses, and he's like holding a phone or some type of small camera, you know. And he's going to show you the unedited context behind the viral clips involving Tulsi Gabbard and Matt Bissonnette. In this breakdown, guys, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to explain to you, okay? I'm going to explain to you what insider trading looks like, okay? So if you don't know about insider trading, if you don't know about these things, you will learn a little bit in this video. So good for you, you're welcome. And how stocks disclosure works, okay? Because these servants, okay, these public servants have the duty, after being elected by the people of their cities, whatever the case may be, to disclose all kind of stocks trading that they do, and we're in a place where the public can legally view their investments, okay? And this includes Dan Crenshaw. We're going to be talking about his reported financial disclosure, and I'm going to be, at the end of the video, I'm going to be putting links to everything, okay? So let's go with Shawn.
I want to make something very clear. I hate drama.
Let's bring this up, guys. It's coming.
I hate influencer drama. I hate internet drama. I hate the theatrics of it. I can't stand it. And so I want to tell you something. The only reason that I'm going up against Crenshaw is I am sick and tired of watching government officials and people in high places try to silence and bully regular American citizens. I'm sick of seeing it. Somebody's got to stand up to this shit. It might as well be me. It might as well be me. Hopefully.
Let me tell you something, when a man of this caliber, okay, because right here, Shawn Ryan he is not just a regular YouTuber podcaster. This guy was in the special operations community. Then after that, he went to work for three-letter agencies. This is what he's telling us, but I'm pretty sure that deep down, this guy has some. Why is my light not turned on? This guy has some real background and experience when it comes to this. Working in these very stressing environments. So when a man of this caliber, comes and talks about this type of issues and events, I will say to all you guys listening to this, everybody under the sound of my voice, I'm going to tell you something. This is the time where you listen to this guy, all right? Because these guys is not a BSer guy. This is not drama, guys. This is like real life. So anyway, go ahead, Ryan.
He never, ever gets the opportunity to do this again. On December 9th, 2025, I received a legal demand letter from lawyers representing Congressman Dan Crenshaw. They are threatening to sue me for defamation because of comments I made on my podcast about a message that he sent me. So this all transpired from a conversation that I had with Tulsi Gabbard. And I was concerned, although I didn't mention his name in the interview,
Wow,
which
that's
you'll
crazy.
see. I was concerned. I wanted to know how a newer congressman can afford to hire a mainstream DJ, Steve Aoki, to spin at his 40th birthday party. I didn't just make this up. Somebody sent me the invitation that he had sent out to everybody for his 40th.
I want you guys to take a look at
spin at his
this.
40th.
I want you guys to take a look at this invitation. You know, this invitation to his birthday party. You know, I was able to find another one online. Okay. I want you guys to see this. I'm gonna pull the receipts real quick. Okay. Let me go to my downloads, and then I'm gonna be showing you what I saw. Okay. And and this will make you think. Okay, so I am right here on Google. I am looking at images, and then we're looking for the party invite, which is this one right here. Okay, and then this shows with a very low resolution kind of video. Okay, but if you look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the sixth, which is right here, the sixth item that you can select from the internet is showing you this, not what Shawn Ryan is showing you. Okay, and you need to pay attention to this, because this is how powerful people manipulate data in the multiverse. Okay, so right here in the first row, there's probably 10 options, 20, 30, I will say 40 options until you get to the one that Shawn Ryan posted. Okay, and this is reposted by National Conservatives. Something, you know, this is being edited. So somebody went through the extent and extremes of removing this from the internet. Okay, this is very crazy. You should be concerned about this. But let's finish the video.
40th birthday party. I didn't just make this up. Somebody sent me the invitation that he had sent out to everybody for his 40th birthday. And so that's where I got this from. Anyways, here's the clip with Tulsi. Is there any direct money? I mean, you know, you see all these people show up in Congress, the Senate, the cabinet, whatever, and, you know, not wealthy.
Yeah.
And then, you know, let's fast forward a couple years and they got Steve Aoki DJing their 40th birthday party. How does that happen?
I don't have firsthand experience in this. I have often questioned this.
All right. The reason why Shawn Ryan is talking about how in the hell was Dan Crenshaw able to afford a DJ? It's not just a DJ. It's a DJ that charges $50,000 as a minimum a pop for every show. So in order for that guy to go to dance party location, somebody have to come up with 50,000. Maybe it was Dom. Maybe it was a gift. Maybe it was somebody who very influential who wanted to give him a gift. We don't know yet, but these things are gonna come up because somebody's gonna have to either pay up this individual, or Dan Crenshaw is going to be responsible and liable for disclosing this expense.
Same thing. I know a big factor is the insider trading that goes on in Congress. And again, some people will say, well, like, hey, I didn't know anything about this. I'm just making investments for my family, or my wife or my husband is making investments. I don't know anything about what's going on. Maybe they're being honest, maybe they're not. But the reality is you're in a position where you're making decisions either in committee or on the House floor that influence our markets, that influence the outcomes of certain industries, either causing some to tank or others to skyrocket. And the mere perception of insider trading shouldn't exist. This is legislation, again, I introduced in Congress years ago. No member of Congress should be allowed to do any trading of any stocks. Neither should their spouse, neither should their senior staff, period. These are the people who have access to proprietary private information that's not open to everybody in the public, or certainly before it becomes public. And the possibility of the abuse of power in trading on that information should not exist. It's interesting because as we're seeing, there are some members of Congress who say that share my view on that, but who are continuing to trade stocks themselves. The Senate just passed, I think, out of committee, its first step, legislation that would reflect similar to mine. I think they're banning members and their spouses. We'll see where it goes in the Senate. We've heard a lot of talk coming from leaders from both parties, but no action has been taken. That to me is the most obvious way that people are going from being elected and having no money, and you make what, 160 grand a year or whatever the salary is now, to literally becoming multimillionaires. That is the most obvious way. If there are kind of stringent requirements of financial reporting that every member has to do, certainly at least once a year, more often if you are actively trading in stocks. But I think it would be a little hard, not impossible, but a little hard if somebody's just coming and bringing you a sack of cash.
So after the conversation with Tulsi, that's when I got the text or the message on Instagram from Congressman Crenshaw that I find.
Okay. Before Shawn goes into that, okay, I wanna tell you something, guys. This is getting very, very up close and personal, even to an individual like Shawn. And the reason for this, guys, is because this is some very powerful people on some very high places. And what we are watching right now, what I am witnessing is an individual, a civilian, who happens to be a content creator on social media platforms, who might have some money to protect themselves and to get themselves a good attorney if needed, who is doing all this work just to bring back to individuals like you and I a sense of respect and trust into the government, into these government officials. So he's about to expose some people. Maybe, allegedly, maybe he's going to expose some people. And it's up to us to watch how these things unfold and think about, hey, was Shawn right? Was Dan right? It's getting very crazy.
Threatening, telling me he spoke with his boys at 6. Here's a screenshot.
Hey, Shawn, you have the ability to contact your fellow team guy if you've got a problem with me or have questions about how I'm getting rich. Some of my boys at 6 told me about your indirect swipe at me. From the comment you made, it sounds like you have some beliefs that are based on trendy narratives instead of fact.
Okay, take a look at me, guys. Take a look at me, guys. Let me tell you something. When you send, when you as a man, you send a message to another man, and on the message, you put something like, some of my boys, not your boys, no, our boys, my boys. That's an open letter. That is an open letter to make you think for the rest of the day. I am sending you a message to tell you that my boys are talking to me about you. This is crazy, guys. What is happening, what is unfolding is crazy. That could be, if you tell me, if I send this to somebody on the neighborhood, they're gonna be, he's gonna jump me. That's what we're seeing.
And just so you know, I mean, Dan does have a history of threatening people. Once again, here is Dan threatening to kill Tucker Carlson. And then again, he reaffirms that he's not joking.
Have you ever met Tucker?
We've talked a lot. If I ever meet him, he's the worst person.
Okay, so I get the message.
All right. Let me break something down. So based on that setup, based on that setting, he's talking to someone. He's in an interview, and he just say, "If I met him, I'd kill him." You know, he's not actually sending a threat to Tucker Carlson. He is just voicing his mind, speaking his mind. But as a public servant, as a congressman, as a senator, as a mayor, as somebody in power because these guys are in power, okay? You should not be making this type of comments. So he needs to tone it down, or either apologize or send he should be sending a public apology to Tucker Carlson based on those comments, you know? It's crazy.
I take it is extremely threatening. It is a tier 1 unit, the best, most effective tier 1 unit in the world, deadliest unit.
Okay, let me tell you, when he says tier 1 unit, he's telling you that if somebody in these units, okay, and these guys are very, very close, very, very, very close. These people go to bat, they die for one another. If somebody in any of those units decides to make anyone disappear, I'm going to tell you something. They can't. And there's no system, there's no FBI, there's no CIA, there's no nothing that will be able to say, oh, that was the team 17 or team 4, 5, 6, whatever. Team 6, 7. No. So we got a comment right here from Daniosh. Okay, hopefully Shawn doesn't go soft face to face like he has done before with other guests. Daniel. Oof. Shots fired. Shots fired from the chat.
But I don't do anything, I move on. And then a little over a year later, I'm interviewing, a member from SEAL Team 6. Maybe he's one of Dan's boys at 6. So he brought up the fact that he had asked a congressman with an eye patch, didn't want to mention his name, to help him with his book debacle. He received no aid. I filled in the blank. I said, you must be talking about Congressman Crenshaw. Let me share my experience with you, my interactions with Congressman Crenshaw. So I shared them. I told him about the Instagram message, and I told him that I found that threatening. And then I asked Matt if he was one of Dan's boys at 6. Maybe he was here to come beat me up. Matt assured me he wasn't. Here's the clip.
I'll give you another example. In the height of my
and before we go there, I want to tell you guys something, guys. So why this matters? Okay, I want you guys to understand why this conversation matters. Why I'm making a video at 8:30 and at 9 o'clock at night. Jesus Christ, I gotta go. And you gotta see, this is some of the things that I don't do on my channel. So when long form conversations, okay, because this is happening all the time. When long form conversations are clip, okay, and you see these shorts on YouTube and social media, and they make those, and these people pay to make these short clips viral, because you can pay to YouTube $10, $20, $30, $50, and they make your shorts be seen by more people. So the nuances disappears, okay, the nuance of your of the subject disappear, and when nuances disappear, trust disappear. So I don't think that this is just about Shawn Ryan. This is not just about Shawn Ryan, talking and making these points. It's about a growing disturbance, a growing distrust between citizens and political leadership.
Issues. I contacted a former SEAL. I won't name names, but he has an eye patch, and he's a congressman out of a state.
You mean
outside.
Dan Crenshaw?
I'm not naming names.
Another one of my
I
favorite
said,
people.
Sir, here's my situation.
You know, Dan actually sent me a message. I should fucking read this to you. But basically, he tells me I brought something up about him, and I never even met. I gave him the courtesy.
You see how Shawn. I want you guys to take a look at this, guys. Look at Shawn's expression when he talks about Dan Crenshaw, and when he's bringing to this other guy here on his show, he's talking to him as a buddy, as a friend, as somebody that you can trust and talk to. This is a very honest conversation. Look at his facial expression. Look at his tone. Look at the whole setting here. Look it up again.
Here's my situation.
You know, Dan.
You know how many times you have sit down with a friend of yours, and you're like, you know what, that mother, you know what? That's legit, guys. These guys are legit. They are talking nothing but facts.
Dan actually sent me a message. I should fucking read this to you. But basically, he tells me I brought something up about him, and I never even met. I gave him the courtesy of not even mentioning his fucking name. It was about his birthday party, where he hired Steve Aoki to DJ his birthday. I mean, that can't.
It's a $50,000. That's a $50,000 DJ. Don't ask me how I know that. That's a $50,000 DJ.
Be fucking cheap, right? Especially on a congressman's salary. And I brought that up, and Dan sends me a message that says his boys over at 6 are really upset with me that I brought that up, and they might come
His
beat me up.
boys at 6.
His boys over at 6.
Well, to infer he's got.
I don't know why
boys
a
that are
congressman would
under
be
him
threatening
at
me with
6?
SEAL Team 6, but I'm still fucking waiting. This is actually a couple years
he's
old. I
threatened quite a
still
few
have
people.
not had my ass kicked by a couple of guys over at 6. But Dan Crenshaw, he fits with all these fucking people you're talking about.
So I called him, right? He's a sitting congressman. He's a former officer. And, drum roll please, he was getting ready to release his book. So I called him up. I get a conversation with him. I said, sir, here's my situation. I hired an attorney. The attorney gave me bad advice. Book was published. I've given up attorney-client privilege, cooperated everything I can to fix this. They've still come after me. We can get into all the other stuff that I'm dealing with. I said, sir, can you help me out with this? He's like, well, I'm about ready to publish my book, and I'm not getting it reviewed. I'm like, well, sir, same letter of the law that they came after me for, failure to seek pre-publication review. I didn't get pre-publication review because my lawyer told me I didn't have to, and he could do it. Like in your case, you have to get it reviewed. I'm here telling you, confirming you have to get reviewed or the government's going to come after you. He's like, yeah, no, but I'm not going to write anything classified in my book. I'm like, there's nothing classified in my book. They said there was. They went through it. They said, nope, there's nothing classified in it. You just failed to seek review. I'm like, so if only thing I failed to do was seek review, you're willingly going around that obligation and you don't give a shit. He's like, yeah, but I'm not going to write about anything classified in my book. That was his answer. Never talked to him again. So he published his book, no review. Nothing's happened. He's kept his money. He's a sitting congressman.
All right, let me stop right here. Let me talk about these reviews, guys. Okay, because some of you guys don't understand, might not understand. If you know, give me, give me 2 minutes, give me 1 minute. Okay, so most of these heroes right here, because the people that you're seeing in the show on the in the Shawn Ryan show, these guys are heroes. Okay, they go to the darkest places that you will never find yourself, not even in your wildest dreams, being a part of. Okay, and these people do some real shit, and when they're done, because most of these guys don't even retire at 20. Most of these guys do a couple of deployments, 4, 5, 6 deployments, and they get so burnt out that they leave the military. and they are, and I'm sorry, and I'm sad to say this, but most of these guys are not fit to be uh, um, productive members of society. Most of these guys really live in the community, the cyber, the special ops community, very just messed up, and it's sad that I have to tell you this. So when it comes to these reviews, they're talking about the video reviews. Okay, what they're saying is there's an organization that if me in my case, I'm a retired army, if I want to make a video, a book about my experience with the army, and then I want to talk about everything that I went through, and then all the fun things that I did while in the military, or the not so much fun things. My duty is to get an attorney to review my book. In addition to get an agency that's going to publish, a publisher, all these things. I need to get me an attorney who knows about these laws and about these reviews, because you cannot release to the public and some types of techniques, and so on. And that's what they're saying right now. These people have no livelihood. They are start working in some type of book because they know it's going to bring them some type of support to their family, and then for whatever reason your book doesn't get reviewed. So that means that you cannot sell your book and you cannot put food on the table of your family. And most of these people, not most of these people, but a big number of these people, they just oof themselves, like oof, like yeah, like bye bye, good night, and that's what he's talking about. He say, oh, the reviews, man, and we need that needs to be fixed. That need to be fixed. But let's get back to this right here. Let's finish it.
I got a payment plan. So to say I've been a little.
I guess you're not one of Dan's boys over at SICK. That's gonna come
definitely not
beat me
Dan's
up, huh?
boys. It's
And when he said that he got a payment plan, is like after he released his book, he did not seek that. He did not seek that review, and then the government went after him, and then whatever money he made for the book, the government went and say to him, "Hey, you gotta pay that money back." Why does the government wants that damn money back? Give him a fine, like I don't know, $10,000 fine. But why you want all the money back? And this guy is on a payment plan. So, yeah, let me show you something, guys. This is the periodic transaction report filing for 2002 or 310. Okay? And then you can see right here some assets for some congressmen. Okay, you saw that. I'm going to show you another one. Yeah, this one is 218,373. And I'm giving you the number so you can do your own research. But if you look into these guys, Amazon, between 1 and 15,000, 1 and 15,000, 1 and 15,000, boom, 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 boom. Let's look at the other one. Southwest Starling Corporation, Company, SPX Corporation, SPS Corporation, between 15 and 50,000. How in the heck somebody who makes $175,000 a year can end up with these transactions? How? And then you throw up. I got to take that out of the screen. Okay, so let me talk to you guys. Dan Crenshaw stock disclosures are there, like many members of Congress. They do file these financial disclosures that are they're public available. There's many websites. I'm gonna put the websites on the description of the video so you can go there and look at the financial reports. You need to create an account. Oops, they're tracking everybody what you're looking at. And then what I have to say, these disclosures show the reported transactions, okay, directly from the individual. That doesn't show transactions that maybe a family member, a friend, another corporation might have. a corporation of a corporation of a corporation that is owned by an LLC, who is owned and operated by that one LLC 100% member. If you're getting to what I'm trying to say, guys. So the question here, the question that Americans are asking isn't always it's legal, but should this be allowed at all? That these individuals that sit in these chairs and make laws that can sway the balance one way or another, are they allowed to make this type of transactions and purchase stocks with all the insider information that they get? For example, if NVIDIA is about to purchase, I don't know, 10,000 acres of land in Texas to build something. So what the people of Texas know is that NVIDIA is buying land in Texas. What the people in Congress know is that NVIDIA is buying this land in Texas to put an AI infrastructure and some server farms to produce AI X, Y, and Z, and then because they see the permits, they see the business plans, they see more than what we can see, the IRS, X, Y, and Z, because NVIDIA has to report on those things. So they know what's coming. So if you know that NVIDIA is about to expend, billions of dollars in X, Y, and Z in Texas, where are you going to put your money? In NVIDIA. Doesn't matter. You just put it there. Everything. So that's insider trading. Trading. So, guys, you don't have to agree with Shawn Ryan. You don't have to agree with him. You don't have to disagree with Dan Crenshaw. But every American, and this is my belief, every American should agree on this. Transparency matters. And let me tell you something, guys. I am a hardcore Republican, proud, Trump supporter, Christian, yada yada. Okay, but I'm also in the side of transparency and accountability as a prior military. Okay, so I'm gonna put the link of the full episode on the description. I wanna know from you guys. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think about this, guys? Okay, what do you really think about this? What do you think about insider trading? Okay, what do you think about what Shawn Ryan is saying? Okay, do you think that text message that Dan Crenshaw sent Shawn is something to the caliber and to the level of a congressman? A senator. A possible vice president. Because, it's crazy, guys, the things that we are seeing. I am disappointed. I'm disappointed at Shawn. At Dan. And I'm going to tell you the truth, guys. This is just going to continue going and going and going and going. And it's up to us to make this type of comment, make this type of video so we can just, take a look at what's happening and then make our own minds. Because at some point, somebody's going to go re-elect Dan, and then without knowing Dan for real, like we get to know him. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I'm gonna be here again tomorrow. No, I'm gonna take off tomorrow because I have maybe I'll make a video during the day. But yeah, we got something else cooking. So if you like the video, don't forget to like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Have a good night, guys. Bye.